Thank you for joining me for this video on developing a four-year academic plan. Let's talk about why you would want to plan. One reason is to ensure that you can graduate in 4 years. It's also a great way to incorporate interesting opportunities into your college experience. For instance, if you'd like to double major, add a minor or certificate program, study abroad, or join the honors program. It's also a great way to build relationships with your advisor. In order to plan, you'll need a copy of your degree audit report. You may also want to run a what-if report for your second major, minor, or certificate program. You'll need access to the UNH course catalog that can be found on the University of New Haven website. You'll want contact information for your advisor and maybe even an advisor in another department you're looking to work with. You'll need the 4-year planning documents, which you can find on the FYE Blackboard site. You'll also want access to highlighters, pens, and pencils. To access your degree audit, you can visit degreeaudit.newhaven.edu or log into the Inside UNH portal. Your degree audit will show you what classes you need to take in order to graduate. You can use the What If function when available to access information about a second major, minor, or certificate. This is an example of a degree audit for a student at the University of New Haven. In order to start four-year planning, you'll need a document in the Forms section of the Blackboard site. You can use information from your degree audit reports to complete each section of the form. Things to keep in mind are to look for courses that will overlap between your different majors, minors, or certificates. You'll also want some core courses that are specific to your major. Let's begin talking about how to plan a double major. First, you'll start with the core. For each document, list the classes that you would need to take to fulfill the core curriculum for the university. As you can see, we put the credits for each course down for each class so that at the end we can add it up to total a graduating amount. You can also identify any roadblocks. For instance, in this double major, one major requires the student to take psychology for core curriculum 5.1, while the other major requires sociology. You'll also see that for one major, the student is required to take biology 1122, and for the other major, they are required to take sociology. Now you'll go through and list your major requirements. For each major requirement in degree audit, put down for Major 1 all of our criminal justice credits that we plan to take. For Major 2, we'll put down all of the psychology courses that are required to graduate. Our next step is to highlight the overlap between the two majors. Looking at the core curriculum and the Major 1, Major 2 column. After we've identified all of our overlapping courses, we can start mapping out our plan. You'll want to go through and put courses in a logical order to take them, keeping note of your primary major, but also including courses from your second major to stay on track. You must be careful to pay attention to the course catalog and which courses will have prerequisites that you need to take before putting them in your plan. In this case, this is our completed map. As you'll note in the completed map, there is 2 summer courses that we needed to list. That's because in the 4 years, there are 6 credits that we couldn't fit into a normal semester and graduate in 4 years. So we've decided that during the summer of 2014, this student is going to take an introductory theater course and a political science course to make up the difference. Things to keep in mind. You'll always want to use your advisor as a resource. Advisors will know things like when classes are offered. You'll have to pay attention to this because some courses are not offered during both fall and spring semesters. One other thing that can happen is your plan might change over time. Due to course offerings or availability, you may have to move courses around in your plan. You'll also have to be realistic about what you can handle. For instance, if you had 2 semesters where you plan to take an overload of 18 credits, you might not be able to handle the academic rigor. You have to know yourself when you're planning to make realistic decisions. You may also need to consult additional resources for assistance. For instance, if you'd like to double major and study abroad, you may want to contact the Study Abroad office to see what courses they'll be offering during the semester that you'd like to study abroad. If you need additional help in developing your 4-year plan, please contact your success coach, your academic advisor, the Study Abroad office, the honors program, and different department chairs that can help you plan. Thank you and good luck on making your dreams a reality. If you have any additional questions about this presentation, please contact the First Year Success Center.